Monday night's matchup between the Panthers and 49ers was anything but a classic. San Francisco quarterback Brock Purdy threw 3 interceptions in the first half, yet Carolina's defense somehow managed to turn those turnovers into only 3 points. The scoreboard didn't reflect the chaos on the field, but the real entertainment came in the form of philosophical football insight, courtesy of ESPN rules analyst Russell Yurk. The moment came in the final seconds of the second quarter, when Panthers quarterback Bryce Young tossed a pass that didn't land anywhere near his intended receiver, WR Tetairoa McMillan. Typically, a throw like that invites a flag for intentional grounding, and Monday night was no exception. The officials threw the flag, and the play was called as expected. But that's when the discussion took a turn. Play-by-play announcer Joe Buck pointed out that it didn't appear Young was intentionally trying to throw the ball away. It seemed more like a miscommunication, a timing issue with McMillan. Was Young really committing a rule violation, or just caught out of sync with his target? Enter Yurk. It doesn't make a difference, he said. The officials aren't going to try to mind-read what they're trying to do. It's only about whether the ball goes into an area with an eligible receiver. It's not. That's a good call for intentional grounding. On the surface, it's a fair explanation. NFL referees aren't tasked with guessing a quarterback's intentions. The rule is black and white: if the ball doesn't reach an eligible receiver and the quarterback is under pressure, it's intentional grounding, regardless of intent. But when Buck notes that it doesn't look like he intended it and Yurk counters that intent doesn't matter, it highlights a subtle disconnect in how we understand the game. If intent has no bearing, perhaps the name of the rule should change. Words exist to describe reality, yet intentional grounding implies purpose. Should it be called illegal grounding, a throw to avoid a sack, or simply a QB misfire to nowhere? Any of those might better reflect what actually happens on the field, and spare viewers the brief existential crisis sparked by terminology. Whatever it's called, the outcome remains the same. The Panthers lost a few yards, and they lost a down. The moment became less about strategy and more about semantics, yet it offered an unexpected lesson in football rules and communication. Sometimes, the most talked about plays aren't the touchdowns or sacks, they're the ones that make you question what a simple phrase like intentional grounding really means.